Hello everyone, hope you guys are having amazing day. XRP is around 66 cents, just ranging as we speak, as well as Bitcoin, guys. There's only one thing I hate in the cryptosphere, is consolidation. I love when there's volatility, guys, either to the downside or to the upside. But I hate when it starts ranging for so damn long, right? So hopefully something happens soon. I mean, if it keeps ranging, guys, we may see a dump, but I mean, that's how it works, right? Things just can't go up straight forever or down unless it defies gravity, right? As the Riddlers have stated before, XRP will have that quote-unquote flip of the switch moment, right? And we're about to talk about it and how it may or may not occur. Now, first things first though, from Will Charts, founder of crypto capital venture on XRP Solana, ADA says, gains we are seeing are just the appetizer. Interesting, guys, right? So these venture capitalists and all these other investors are saying it's just the beginning, basically, right? We still haven't seen that juicy part. Now, here comes the Riddler's perspective, though. Okay, now guys, we're from part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. Not to mention, when we talk about first things first, when we talk about Solana and all these other coins, guys, look at this. They have been exploding. It just keeps going up, guys, right? Which other coins have? Chainlink, some of these other coins have been going ballistic, guys, right? So things are I don't know about XRP though, right? Okay, so I have been scrolling through Twitter, guys, and people are frustrated, right? Why? Because they're seeing all these other meme coins and S coins, FTT token, all these crap coins, guys, going up while XRP isn't doing anything, right? But maybe could it be this? Is this perhaps why? I don't know. But we actually talked about this a little bit before, and I wanted to make a specific video about this topic, guys, but we're going to talk about it a little bit in today's video. From Baba Cooks, XRP will stay below $1 until 2025, right? What's fascinating is David Shore said XRP, what? He liked the post of someone else on Twitter, guys, of him saying, of the tweet saying XRP went to $2 in 2024 or something like that, right? But the reason why we did say before, guys, that this is just my opinion though. If I see XRP creating a new all-time high in this bull run, my faith in Riddlers will go down a good amount, right? Because the Riddlers have always stated that XRP will range, guys, right? The Riddlers came back in 2017 or so. They stated that XRP will range, right? It will just go stable until what happens? The flip of the switch occurs. Now, if the flip of the switch is real, right, and if it will happen at one point in time, as the Riddlers have been stating, guys, it cannot happen before the collapse. How can it? Right, that doesn't make sense at all. Before the new Venetia system, right, doesn't make sense at all. But if XRP does go create a new all-time high above $3.84, then my faith in Riddlers will go down, guys, right? Because it's good that just means XRP is going up gradually instead of suddenly, right? As we've seen from before from Mr. Poole, anyone at all concerned, we are not yet in the storm, and the phoenix rises only when the storm is over, right? They have said this so many times, guys. They have talked about the storm, right? And only when the storm is over, the phoenix shall rise, right? So are we even in the storm yet? Because we are supposedly the storm is when the naysays defaults and banks collapse, right? I mean, I do believe we're in the storm, guys, right? Because of all the crazy things, all the events that have been taking place. That's the thing, right? But it probably will get worse, as we stated before. Banks collapse, right? Cyber attacks, all these crazy things. So I don't know, guys, right? While all these other coins are going up, will XRP do the same in this bull run? That's the thing, right? I hope it does. XRP does finally reach a new all-time high this bull run, guys, right? I do hope, because I'm not here waiting for so long, right? And then plus a lot of people are not going to be patient anymore as well. But there's a double-edged sword with that. If it does, my belief in the Riddlers will just go down a lot. But I guess we still haven't crossed that point yet. So We just have to wait, and time will tell. Elon Musk then tweets out, this is interesting because assuming regulatory approval, right, Starship preparing to launch as early as November 17th. Whoa. November 17th is a very interesting date. Pending final regulatory approval. Right, November 17th. I don't know how many times I've seen this date, guys. Was it November 18th as well? Around that time frame, the shutdown may occur, right? But they're probably going to get more funding, guys. And then the prime numbers of 589 is, I think, around that same time frame as well, right? Not to mention, XRP is the only crypto with regulatory approval in the United States, right? So that's a fascinating connection, isn't it? Because here comes Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, explains why why U.S. institutions fail to use XRP even after winning against SEC. Okay, so Brad Garlinghouse says banks are still skeptical of adopting cryptocurrencies like XRP and other ISO-compliant tokens because the governmental stance on crypto is not clear. Exactly. So you guys see how this is so fascinating. This has to tie in with that new financial system, right? And they're waiting for a regulatory framework, guys, right, to be approved. But the only way they will bring upon that is to kill everything else first, though, right? How can you bring something if nothing is a scam, right? If people don't go broke through scams, through all these projects and everything. Now do we see so there has to be some type of event on the horizon, guys, that is catastrophic for the entire cryptosphere, for them to be forced to implement regulations. And then when that's implemented, the new financial system goes live, right? And now what can occur? Banks and things like that, guys, right, can come into the play with cryptocurrencies, digital assets, right? And other institutions and companies as well, not to mention governments, right? Worldwide, nations and all that stuff, guys. So even with Ripple winning against SEC, there are still other entities going against the adoption of cryptocurrencies, such as the OCC. And in Brad Garlinghouse's own words, he states, quote, "They are like, look, even though you won the case, the United States government is still hostile towards crypto. The OCC is hostile towards crypto. And until that changes, the banks in the United States are not going to engage meaningfully," end quote. Brad Garlinghouse remains hopeful that the United States will establish a beneficial regulatory framework for crypto within the next decade. Wait a moment. Again, even Brad Garlinghouse is waiting for what? Beneficial regulatory framework. Interesting. We just talked about it. I didn't even read the full thing, guys. Right? So that's what they're waiting upon. But how can they even bring that upon the cryptosphere if the destruction event hasn't even occurred yet? Right? So that's insane, guys. So from Linda P. Jones, I believe the OCC is referencing is the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency of Bank Regulator, which is that right there. I just want to put this in here, guys. I think we have cracked the code. This is why, listen to this, guys. This is perhaps why what's happening. These S coins and meme coins are going to explode to the upside again for that last hurrah, right? And then when everything does implode, possibly, obviously not financial advice, first things first, then they're going to come in as the heroes. Gary Gensler, the SEC, right? These regulators will come in and be seen as the heroes, guys, right? So there may be a bigger agenda to all of this. Now, this is exactly why I'm diversified, guys. Not with these coins, obviously not, but with other type of utility coins and the XRPL ecosystem as well, right? Just in case if XRP does stay below all-time high, if the riddlers are correct. And then before the collapse, I'll sell everything else. If XRP hasn't reached a new all-time high, I'll probably just keep all my XRP, right? Because what's the point of even selling at that point? But who knows, guys? Not financial advice. We're speculating in the end of the day. Now, people are asking, what about the non-US countries where there is legal clarity? Why aren't they using XRP there, right? Someone says they're just not interested in using XRP, but he has a Bitcoin profile picture, which is crazy. But Ripple is doing 80% of its hiring outside the United States, right? But remember, America is the heart of the system, right? What people don't seem to understand is they're waiting for the green lights, guys, supposedly, right? Which is the new financial system. Without that, nothing works. In the end, guys, we do see suddenly hope from the economists, perhaps, right? Perhaps. Now, today is, not to mention, 11/11, right? We have seen from the Riddler's point of view 11 a lot, as we see 11, right? So 11/11 is obviously today, but when they talk about 11, it just means November, I think, right? 11. Wow. Will Mr. Poole come out tonight or today and tweet another 11, right? 11/11. On and off, 11/23. Interesting. David Short tweets out, just got paid $34.27 by X. Where should this baller on a budget take his wife to celebrate? Now, this is a very interesting post. Why, you may ask? Because that's awfully close to $33, isn't it? And Mr. Poole has talked about the number 33, right? With the $sign behind it. Or in front of it. So, at $34 XRP confirmed. I don't know. Seems awfully close to that number, that 33 number, isn't it? Now here's another 11/11 post. Don't be shocked. Right? Build Back Better is 2, 2, and 2, guys. B, B, and B. 11/11/11. Right? You just slice the two apart. It's 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 1. Now the fountain for today's video comes from Ashley. Right? What do we see right here? Evacuate, 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 evacuate now. A lot of connections to Mr. Poole. Yes, evacuate location immediately. Too late. Why? Because a state of emergency declared in Iceland. Civil defense has decided to evacuate the town because of all those earthquakes, guys. Right? And volcanoes, if I'm not mistaken, it's getting pretty hectic, guys. Right? Now, would this have tied in with natural disasters? Right? The climate and all these things, Earth within itself, or nukes and whatnot, right? Check mark. We'll see what happens in the future. More events still awaiting for the world, guys. Awaiting the world. Now, I need your advice. But anyways, that's what amazingness. See ya.